Well, for the first time in 2 years, professional golf will take center stage in Acadiana.
The Chitimacha Louisiana Open returns next week, but with a few pandemic-related changes in place. Scott Brazda has more in tonight's Spirit of Acadiana.
Lutheran Country Club in Broussard. Now, in normal times, a Louisiana Open week, there'd be a grandstand right here behind the 18th green. Tournament starts next week. But even with the pandemic, even with no fans being allowed to come to this year's tourney, professional golf, the Louisiana Open, is back.
I get emotional when I say it, because last year was tough.
In the words of Chitimacha Louisiana Open director Danny Jones, the winner of the 2020 tournament, the one that didn't happen, was COVID-19.
We were shut down March 12th of a year ago, and that was 3 days before we were supposed to get started. So that was a tough pill to swallow.
And being an entity that has donated $5.1 million to local charities since 1992, the prospect of no tournament had Jones worried about the nonprofits who volunteer and then benefit from the dollars raised by the Open.
And last year we were able to partner with our title sponsor, the Chitimacha Tribe of Louisiana, and they ensured that those charities that normally come out here and do a specific task to help us pull this tournament off, that even though we were canceled, they were still able to get their 100% funding.
Changes this year? Well, there'll be no spectators allowed at Le Triomphe. Logistically, the state's very recent move to Phase 3 was just a bit too late for the tournament.
To be able to have fans, there was a lot of protocols and steps that needed to be taken, rules to be followed, plans to be put in place, plans to be approved through the PGA Tour, the state of Louisiana, locally.
Plus, COVID-19 is still out there, and that means 750 people will need to be tested between Saturday and Wednesday.
That's every player, every caddy, every Pro-Am participant, some volunteers, some tournament staff, PGA Tour operations.
Still, there will be a 2021 Chitimacha Louisiana Open next week, and that means professional golf in Acadiana, and because of great sponsors, charitable contributions, which is what the Open is really all about.
This tournament means a lot to me personally and to this community. So to have PGA Tour golf and the Corn Ferry Tour return to Lafayette make a difference. It's not ideal, but we're still doing what our mission is.